Okay, so this is a totally original idea where I make a song in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 30 minutes. For the first minute, I spent half the time looking for FL keys in the channel rack. You see, my favorite synthesizer that doesn't cost my net worth makes me spend precious seconds finding the instrument I want. This probably wasn't any better. Time to make some music. So I plopped a major and minor chord. Then I added some random notes for the melody. Listen. Okay, this is absolute trash. Redo! This time I don't spend 30 seconds on FL keys. This time I added some quality chords on the minor scale and made the melody actually decent. Then it was finished on a major chord. Take a listen! That was actually good for only 1 minute of music making. Now for the 10-minute song. I started with some chords in A minor. I mixed between major and minor chords and probably dabbled in some music theory I don't understand. After making some chords that I'm actually proud of, I chose an instrument because piano was getting boring. I used Flex and picked this synth called 80s Theater, which kind of reminded me of like a nostalgic tune. I don't really understand what it is, but I like it. I then chose a pluck and put it in the chords, up and down and so on. I picked an acoustic piano for the melody and made use of the A minor scale. I manipulated the notes to hit the higher A on a new measure, and I think this melody is fire. I then failed at making a good bass, balanced the volume of each instrument, and added a bit crusher because yes. Then I added a glitch plugin, made the pattern, and here is my 10-minute song. For my 30-minute song, I had no idea what I was doing. I wasted time finding instruments, making an entry of the gladiators joke, and scrapping melodies. I made an okay melody and used bass lead as an instrument. It kind of made the setting feel alien, so that was my new goal for the song. For the second part of the melody, I split most notes in half for a tune that sounded pleasing to one's ears. I think we're using a minor key, but I really can't tell. I added an interesting synthesizer that was chromatically decreasing, so that's cool. Then I found this cruncher instrument that sounded really cool, but it didn't fit in my song, so I scrapped it. I grabbed a piano and made some actual chords for my song. You know, for the 10 minutes, I made the chords, then the melody. Now I make the melody, then the chords. After I created some good chords, I tried making some percussion, but you know me, the second I touch percussion, it instantly evaporates all the grooves, so I'm left with a depressing, uninteresting slop. So no beat necessary. I then tried to add lyrics, but after minutes of brainstorming, I had really bad lyrics for the first half of the song. Then I realized time was running out, so I screamed, "Wah, I'm sad," for the last part. I literally had no time for mixing effects. I added a bit crusher to my voice, and here's the final product.
Everything's dystopian in my once good world, now alien. Insert information. Where I'm sad.
Okay, to be honest, my 10-minute song was 10 times better than my 30-minute song because I didn't waste any time with my precious 10 minutes. Thank you for watching my really bad FL Studio skills make slightly worse songs. Have a great day.